Do you want some jam? This is a little more tart and herbaceous. It's really good. You want to try a jar? Okay. My name is Alessandra, and I am the owner and operator of Ayako Family, which is a family jam business. We were founded by my mother, Ayako, in 2010. She was an immigrant who moved here at 30 years old to start a family and didn't have community here and cultivated something so beautiful. Food was a huge part of our daily life. My mother, just before we got home from school, she would spend, 4 to 5 hours cooking dinner. Then my mom would often extend, invitations to friends and neighbors. The jam came out of a tradition of going berry picking every summer with my mother and my grandmother, strawberries and raspberries, and that was actually the first jams that she would make at home, were berry jams. And it wasn't until she met this farmer at the U District Farmers Market in Katsumi, Taki, that she started producing stone fruit jams. He also emigrated here, and he really missed Japanese produce, and so he started growing that. They immediately bonded over that, just being nostalgic for Japanese food.
Okay, 225.
Okay, 2 and perfect.
One day he had a couple boxes of seconds, which are fruit that is slightly blemished, that couldn't be sold at full price. And he was like, oh, these got damaged on the way over. I'm going to have to compost these. And she was like, absolutely not. This is beautiful fruit. She's like, give them to me. I'll see what I can do. And so I actually remember we went back to my apartment at the time, a little studio apartment, and we cooked our first batch of apricot jam on my electric stove. Very humble beginnings, and still use that method and that recipe today. My mom and I really did enjoy making food together. She always explained to me that it should be intuitive and coming from your heart how you cook. When she became so ill that there just became a point where she said, I can't do this anymore. Do you want to make this jam? And I came to the realization that the business was so important to me because of how important it was to her. My mother worked so hard and built something with the intention of just focusing on her community and her heritage and then her ingredients. Now that she's passed, I really wanted to continue that for her. For the last 10 years, we've been wholesaling to various retailers around the city. I took over a couple years ago, at which point we started vending at farmers markets, and I also started producing a Japanese style of bread called shokuhan. I make the jams at a commercial kitchen space. It's called Kitchen Sisters on Lower Queen Anne, and it's a shared space. We usually get about 50 to 100 pounds of rhubarb every week while it's in season. The recipe that we'll be using today is a recipe that I inherited from my mother. So I have the raw rhubarb, so we'll be washing the rhubarb and then, basically cutting it into smaller pieces. And then we will cook the rhubarb with sugar and reduce it down until it's ready to be canned. Japanese food is all about simplicity and honesty. What I really love about what my mom did was that she took something incredibly humble and simple and just honed it and honed it and honed it. That is very uniquely Japanese, is like taking something and perfecting it and just focusing on, the one thing. It's in our ethos and our mission to source thoughtfully and sustainably, working with primarily one Japanese farmer, using Asian varieties.
Pink rhubarb and apricot.
My favorite part are the farmers markets because that's when I get to share this food with people.
You always like mine more.
Even my mom used to say, my favorite part is watching someone take that first bite of jam.
That's amazing.
It's a simple act, it's a really simple food, but I love being a part of that kind of daily food ritual. We can cook all day long and sell all the jam in the world, but it's really nothing unless we can sort of share in that experience. And that's why I love the market. It's, it's a wonderful community of like-minded individuals who are producing food around the same values.
Some jam? Yay, apricot. Thank you so much. Yummy. Thank you, Justin. See ya.
I think about my mother all the time when I'm making jam or when I'm at the market. She's pretty much always in the forefront of my mind. She was a very familiar face at the market. She loved it. That was her dream. She wanted a place where people could come and visit her and eat her food.
There you are, my dear. Enjoy. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcast anytime at seattlechannel.org.